what a morning, my Lord. What a morning when the sun begins to shine, my Lord.
Who?
What a morning, my Lord. What a morning when the sun begins to shine, my Lord. What a morning, my Lord. What a morning, my Lord. What a morning when the stars begin to fall, my Lord. What a morning, my Lord. What a morning, my Lord. What a morning when the stars begin to fall. Yes, sir, it's gonna be all right.
You'll hear the sinner moan to wake. The nation's underground. Looking at my Lord's good hand. Looking at my Lord's. My Lord. What a morning, my Lord. This is for you, Bakersine. Horse you can't drive. Howdy, anybody home? Let me have your gun. Run away quick, please. Run away quick.
Careful.
It's all right. Just have the gun. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Have that. Now let me have the cash. Just the cash you got in the bag. That'd be pretty.
Just be careful with that. You can have
Just let
anything
me
you
have
want.
that. You got any more, boy?
That's all.
No, that's all. Well, thank you very much. Now, good day to you. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what happened?
You're not going to believe it.
Try me.
There was a guy on horseback wearing a mask.
A man on horseback wearing a mask?
Yeah, he had a shotgun, and he said, "Give me all your money," which I did. $30,000 he took. And, well, he just rode off.
You're kidding.
No. There was a man on horseback. I'm telling the truth, I swear it.
That's going to take some believing.
Put up a roadblock, seal off the area?
Did all that, Sam, but I don't know if it'll do any good.
All right, take a look around here.
Fellas didn't leave by plane. They gotta leave tracks.
Yeah. Oh, up there, Arlo. Up there. Oh, hoof marks around here.
Sam, whatever it was shot from up here. There's gunpowder burns all over the place up here.
All right.
Where you going?
I do a little old-fashioned horse tracking.
Check every military base in the area for stolen ordnance. Get an artist to do a sketch matching his driver's description of the rider.
Celsa.
Billy? Billy, is it you?
You not sure?
It's been such a long time.
11 years. But I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to do when I got out. I guess you did too, huh?
How did you find me?
Wasn't hard. I heard they made you give up the place.
Yes, I just couldn't keep up the payments.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna take care of them people. I hear you've been seeing somebody else.
Yes.
I'm gonna take care of that too.
Billy, it's all over with us. The divorce... I filed.
Well, is it final yet?
No.
Well, the way I figured is me and you still married.
It wasn't good 11 years ago. It won't work now. Billy. Billy, where did you... What is this?
This is the equalizer, Celsa. This here says that you and me is the same as anybody anywhere. $30,000.
Billy, I don't want your money. I don't want it. I don't blame you for the way you wear. I just don't want to be part of it anymore.
Hi, Mama.
How are you?
His name is Gabriel.
Hello, Gabriel. Fine-looking boy. How old are you?
About 11.
About 11, huh? Well, you're a pretty big fella for 11.
Go wash up, huh?
He's a fine-looking boy. He never said nothing.
Billy, I just did what I thought was best for his sake.
For his sake, huh? That boy got a daddy, and you don't even bother to tell him.
Is there anything in particular about you that you would be proud for him to know? Billy, I'm going to marry someone else. All I want is a piece of quiet for that boy and me. Please just let us have that. Please just go away, Billy.
Sure. You're trying to turn that boy against me. You and Big Casino. Trying to turn that boy against his own daddy.
Big Casino? Big Casino?
Looks to me to be an alloy from the head fused with an anti-tank rocket. About 2.36, I'd put it.
Bazooka.
Yeah, probably an M9. It's got a range up to 150 yards. She'll penetrate 3 inches of armor plate, 8 inches of masonry, or 9 inches of timber.
Yeah.
It's like a hot knife through butter.
I know. Oh, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
You check the Army base.
No reports of any ordnance stolen.
What about horse trailers?
We stopped a load of them, but they all check out. No bazookas, no money, nobody fitting the description.
I see. All right.
Look, this cowboy, whoever he is, either purchased that bazooka illegally or got it from somebody who did. Now check out all weapons import sources, dealers, gun shops, collectors, and dig into any hobby or sportsman shows in the area that might have weapons on exhibition.
Right.
Arlo, did you get that artist sketch?
Yeah, sure did, J.J. Ought to be real easy to round up that cracker. All we gotta do is call in old Wyatt Earp to help us out.
Oh, yeah.
Elsa.
Billy, no, Billy! Billy! No! Please, Billy, please, no! Please, go, don't! Billy. Gabriel!
When Parker's lip...
Feel something real.
Sam?
Yeah.
This lady's little boy was taken from her house by her husband.
I'm Sheriff Cade. Would you care to tell me what happened?
Billy was in jail for 11 years. He just came back.
Billy?
It's Billy Dobbs. You know him?
Yeah, I thought your face looked familiar. I saw you at the trial, didn't I?
My little boy, my Gabriel, you'll get him back, won't you?
We'll get him back.
Billy came to the house. I told him it was all over with us. Gabriel came in. I never told Billy about Gabriel. I didn't want the boy to know his father was in jail. I knew it was wrong. I was going to tell him. I was just waiting for a sign. From God, you know.
So Billy got angry and took the boy. Is that it?
I don't know where he is, what he's going to do. I was so scared. He said he was going to get back at someone. He had plans.
Well, now, we'll do everything we can, Mrs. Dobbs, but you must remember that Gabriel is his son, too. And somehow I don't think he's going to harm him. Okay?
Ma'am, we're going to ask you to give one of our men a description of Billy and Gabriel.
Yeah, we'll put it on the wire right away, okay? Thank you. Sam?
Okay, get right on it, huh? Here you go.
State prison sending everything they have on Billy Dobbs.
All right, you talk to Mrs. Dobbs and get a full description and then put out an APB. Notify the Mexican authorities and the Border Patrol.
So he wanted to get back at somebody. Wonder who that could be.
That might be anybody, including me.
Owen McCann caught him robbing his safe and turned him in.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe we better give Owen a phone call.
Yeah. Hey, Rudy, anything yet on that armored car hijacker?
Not a thing. He's holed up someplace where he got through.
Miss Dobbs, what do you got here?
That's a list of the gun collectors in the county.
Right. Yeah, man, there's quite a few here.
Yeah, it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find a missing bazooka.
Well, at least there's something to start with.
What's that?
Paul Jeffries, age 29, Millersburg, arrested 3 years ago for possession of illegal weapons.
Yeah.
People don't have the right to come barging in there like this.
That warrant says we do.
I haven't done anything. I'm not a criminal.
Well, you know, J.J., it's times like this that I wonder just who we're paid to protect.
You expecting some sort of an invasion from outer space, Mr. Jeffries?
I'm a collector. Article 2 of the Bill of Rights gives me the express...
The Bill of Rights don't give you the right to collect what you've got here. Neither do the laws of this state.
Mr. Jeffries, did you have a bazooka stolen from here?
Yes, I did. It was a beauty, an M9. I was plenty put out about it.
Why didn't you report it?
Because you people...
Because you were afraid we wouldn't be sympathetic, is that right?
Are you?
What else was taken?
Some M6A3 rockets, a 41 caliber Frontier Colt used by Billy the Kid. It was right there in that leather case.
Anything else?
Well, isn't that enough? I mean, do you realize how much all of these things cost?
Anywhere from 6 months to 5 years with time off for good behavior. I'm sure the Treasury Department will be glad to answer that question when they come by.
What a morning, my Lord, what a morning, when the sun begins to shine. My Lord, what? Hey, Gabe, come on, boy, get up, chow time. My Lord, what a morning. Come on, boy, lazy critter, get yourself up here. Can't sleep all day. You try some of this, make you feel real good.
I'm not hungry.
Hey, boy, we're gonna have to get something straight right away. When your daddy says jump, you jump. When your daddy says eat, you eat. Now, I'm saying eat. That's good, boy. Real good.
My mom said you were dead.
Well, do I look dead?
Where are we?
We're someplace where nobody can touch us. That's where we are.
What do you mean?
Well, can't you hear it? I mean, can't you hear that piano playing and that anvil ringing? It's like some kids are having a good time and a couple of riders are just drifting in.
Can I go home whenever I want?
You're home, boy. This is where we live, you and me, kid. Kid. That's what they used to call me.
I think I want to go home now.
Got a lot of things to do. You ever shoot a gun, boy?
No.
No. Stupid of me to ask. Your mama wouldn't approve of that kind of thing, would she? But I got all the plans for us. All the plans. First, I got to take care of a fella that, well, he kind of threw me in prison, you know what I mean? And then you and me is going to take on something so big, the whole world is just going to stop in disbelief. Come here.
What?
I said, come here, boy. Jump, eat, and come here. You don't move fast enough for me. Now, look at that.
What is it?
What is it? That's a little angel.
Little angel.
That's right. That's what he used to call it. This here is the very 41 caliber double action Colt that was used and owned by Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid? Wow, was it really his?
You don't believe your daddy, huh? Well, you look at here, boy. Look at that. There it is. You notice how that handle is curved, a small, tiny kind of grip? That's because Billy had a small hand, just like... And you see them initials? You know what they stand for? WB? William Barney. WB. William Barney was the kid's real name. How about that? You wanna... I'll bet you do. Here, go ahead. You can touch it. Here.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Sure is. You hold it up to your ear, you can hear it, boy. It'll talk to you. I ain't fibbing. Go ahead. Now, the kid, he held that gun just the way you're holding it, boy. Oh, yeah. Close your eyes and you can see him. Ain't nobody knows him as good as I do.
Did he shoot? shoot anybody with this gun?
21 men, maybe more. But he was driven to it. He was driven to it by Chisholm and Big Casino.
Who's Big Casino?
They killed old John Tunstall. John Tunstall was Billy's best friend, and he was like a daddy to him. He treated me just like, he treated Billy just like it was his own son. And they killed him, old Casino. Old Big Casino. I wonder why he didn't come up to the hill like he said he was gonna. He could have held them all off right from here. Yes, he could. Never understand why I didn't do that. I never will. But I'll tell you something. It made old Billy swear he'd get every one of them. Yes, it did. And he waited till they all come up the hill. And he took on every one of them. Every single one. And then finally came Big Casino. Yes, sir.
Who the hell are you?
It's me, Billy. Plus 11 years.
Billy, huh? How'd you get in here anyway?
Same way I always got in. I spent a lot of time here you never knew about.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. You used to work for me. And you stole some money from my safe.
Yeah, but not the way you stole. You're pretty good at foreclosing on mortgages, ain't you? You and your fancy banker friends.
We better let the sheriff handle this.
You move and I'll gut shoot you right where you stand, Chisholm.
Chisholm? Look, what are you after? Money? Well, there's no money here.
Of course not. You wouldn't be stupid enough to keep $100,000 here. But we both do know where it is. Only you're gonna be too dead to care. You stole my woman's house. You put my boy out into the street.
Look, put that gun down and listen to me.
But worst of all is you killed John Tunstall.
What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. Will you look at me? My name is McCann.
I saw him, Chisholm. I saw him laying there in the desert, face staring right into the sun.
Will you look at me? My name is McCann, not Chisholm.
I'm gonna give you the same fair chance that I'm gonna give Big Casino. You can draw any time you want. Anytime. Draw, Chisholm.
Look, I don't even have a gun.
Now you do. And you got 5 seconds to use it.
Will you look at me? My name is McCann, not Chisholm. Owen McCann. Look, boy, I never killed anybody.
You reach now, or you're a dead man. Reach. Reach.
talking, Owen?
Well, it's all pretty vague. He just kept rambling on her, calling me Chisholm. He said that I was responsible for killing somebody named Tunstall.
John Tunstall?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Well, not exactly. He was a friend of Billy the Kid.
You know, Chisholm was one of the old cattle kings. They say he had a lot to do with the shooting of Tunstall. What else did he tell you? He said I foreclosed on his wife's house.
You're on the board of directors of the Cattlemen's Bank, aren't you?
Yeah, Dobbs' wife's house was taken over by the bank, sure. What else? Something about $100,000, and we both know where it is.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. The bank brings in quite a bit of cash this time of the year. Mostly by train from Oklahoma City and Dallas. That could be upwards of $100,000.
I see. Listen, there's one more thing, Owen. We have the gun that Billy Dobbs gave you to use. As a matter of fact, it's at the lab now being dusted for fingerprints. But did you get a good look at the one he used?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. It was a small Frontier Colt. Pearl handle, 41 caliber? It could be. You know, that kid pulled that trigger 3, 4, 5 times. That gun must have misfired at least twice.
You were lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
Okay, Owen, thank you very much. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Well, that about ties it up. Must be the same man.
I just got the report from the lab, Sam.
Yeah?
The prints of Billy Dobbs and the slug they took out of McCann was homemade. Guess he's got a reloading press, huh?
Hey, John.
That accounts for your misfires. Kid was using a lead mold and didn't crib his casings tight enough.
Hey, Rudy, I want you to contact the state prison, see if you can get me an appointment with the staff psychiatrist sometime this afternoon. And call the Cattlemen's Bank. I want a list of every train that's bringing cash into this area.
I'll take care of it, Sam.
You think he tried to hold up a train?
What would you do if you were Billy the Kid?
All right. Well, you're getting better. You're getting the hang of it, ain't you?
I don't think I'm very good at it.
Of course you're good, boy. You hit it, didn't you? Now, you listen to your pa talk to you. He'll make you the best there is. Yes, sir.
What for? What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do, huh? Well, how about we get us a trunk full of money, and then we take a little trip to Mexico.
Mexico?
That's right, boy. We get down to Sonora just in time for the fiesta. What do you think of that?
What about my mother?
Well, don't you worry about your mother, son. Your mom will start to see the light as soon as she realizes I ain't fooling around. I mean, when she understands that you ain't coming back there, well, she'll be all right. Now, why don't you put your mom out of your mind and let's get back to work, huh? We got a lot of stuff to do.
Do I have to shoot this gun anymore?
Yeah, you gotta shoot some more, boy. How do you expect to learn how to work it? You expect to help out your daddy. I got $30,000 in that trunk, son. And Chisholm's dead. Now, that means all we got to do is take care of Big Casino and then throw down on that train, and then we go, boy.
Who's Big Casino?
Well, his real name's Pat Garrett. I used to call him Big Casino, and he used to call me Little Casino. We was good friends. In fact, we was partners. That's a long time ago, and that's before he turned against me and joined the law. Yeah, he's the one who put me in prison. He's a sheriff. I figure he knows we're gonna hit that train. I figure he knows it, but well, things are gonna be a little different this time.
This time I'm gonna be waiting for him. I'm gonna pay him. Just what I owe him.
Well, it's a very interesting question. I mean, does Billy Dobbs really think that he's Billy the Kid? And I don't know. I mean, I might have seen the beginnings of paranoid schizophrenia in Billy, but you see, with 1,200 prisoners, it's awfully difficult to come up with the proper treatment.
Schizophrenia, you mean split personality?
Yeah, that's it, basically. See, what I feel is that Billy is quarreling with his environment that is the exact and true one.
Seeing what he wants to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For instance, when he came here, he was a very rough boy. He was in fights, he was mixed up in beatings. As a matter of fact, he spent more time in the individual confinement, that's what we call solitary, than any other prisoner that we have here. Then, all of a sudden, this boy starts to read.
Books about the Old West.
Right.
That's what I figured.
That's good, Bill. You know, the sheriffs of the time, the outlaws, in particular, Pat Garrett and William Bonney. As a matter of fact, he read every single book that we have in here on Billy the Kid and was still asking for more. Then, all of a sudden, this boy turns into a model prisoner. I mean, good manners, quiet, helping out.
Hey, look at this. It's made of spark plugs, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah. Very, very.
How about that? What you were saying, tell me, what do you think made him change?
I don't know. I haven't got the slightest
You have no idea.
No. But one thing that you should know is that he does not communicate with anybody at all. I mean, no one. He just has gone into himself. He has just cut out the prison, his fellow convicts, myself, everything. And what makes that so difficult is that in a prison this size, a psychiatrist doesn't have time to try to get inside the mind of every inmate.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So when he stops making trouble, you just let up on him and go on to your harder cases.
Right.
That's working out. I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is this, that Billy tried to create a whole new world for himself. I mean, one that he could function in, you know, with just basic principles, like Billy the Kid. I mean, just primitive, blunt, just black and white bad.
So when he hit the armored truck, that was just sort of true to character.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was Billy the Kid. I mean, what's an armored truck if it's not a modern counterpart of the stagecoach?
And a train is a train. What about his son? Why would he take the boy?
I don't know. I haven't got the slightest idea. But there is one thing I can tell you about that is that it is not good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what do you think he expects of that youngster? I mean, he could be in an awful lot of trouble.
Tell me something. Did he ever say what he was going to do? Or, I mean, where he was going to go after he left here?
No, not that I recall. But I've got a pretty good hunch.
Yeah.
Where would Billy the Kid go?
Well, he'd go somewhere away from people.
Right.
That's for sure, you know. I mean, maybe someplace in the country.
Now, look, do you know where his parents are buried?
His parents?
Yeah, I think Billy said at least once that his parents were buried somewhere near here.
That's very interesting. Billy Dobbs' parents died when he was a very small child. He was raised in a home.
Checks out, Sam. Billy was an orphan. He grew up in a state home. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. Hey, J.J., where was William Bonney's mother buried?
Silver City, New Mexico. I've seen her grave.
What about his father?
William Bonney Sr.?
Yeah.
I don't think Billy'd be hanging around his grave. He died in Coffeyville, Kansas.
Yep, here it is right here. He's buried in a cemetery on the old circular road right outside Coffeyville.
Here's the information from the Cattleman's Bank. There's a train coming in with a large amount of cash at 7:05 a.m. today.
Okay, hey, just wait a minute.
What is it?
Old Circular Road.
Doggone it, Sam. He couldn't be in Coffeyville.
Oh, I thought the name sounded familiar. Take a look at that. It's a ghost town just outside of Bainesboro.
Holy Methuselah, the old circular road. We got one right here.
Come on, let's go. Stove's still warm.
Assault in the whole area, Sam.
All right, check around outside for horse and tar tracks.
Right.
Here's his reloading press. Brass primers. Black powder.
Hey, JJ, take a look. Right out of 1870. Except this. The train schedule. One of today's arrivals is marked with a circle. 7:05 a.m. It's now 6.
My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall.
Boy, that engineer's gonna get the surprise of his life.
What a morning. Yes, he will. Yes, he will, boy. Now, I tell you what, we only got one thing left to do, and that's to tie this here charge up. I want you to set it nice and neat right underneath the track where you are. And I'll come up later and set the cap, you hear? You think you can handle that?
I guess. Will it work? Will it be able to stop the train in time, Billy?
What'd you call me? Huh? What'd you call me?
I just said.
I'm your pa, son. You call me pa, dad, and nothing else, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, we ain't got that much time, boy. Go do like I told you. And don't worry, if this don't stop the train, nothing will. Come on, get up. Gabe, you hear me? Come on, get up. Hey, kid, this ain't supposed to be like this. This ain't... That train's gonna be here any minute, boy. Come on, get up. Hey, can't you hear me, boy? I'm telling you, get up. Get... Hey, boy, you wrecked everything. I had me plans so long. So long I've been working on this. And you got to come along and just blow it right up there, so my plans... No. Good.
Get it. Sam, there's tracks leading out here to the south. They probably seen us coming and hightailed it.
No, sir. Something happened here. Here's an imprint of a body, and it's too small for a man.
It's the boy. Put some flares up on that trestle. Stop the train.
Rudy, take care of this one. Check around and see if you can find any more. Pete, won't you help him?
I can't bring no doctor here, Gabe. I don't dare take the chance. You can understand that, can't you, boy? I mean, I can't run the chance.
take him.
No.
Billy, I did what you told me. I came alone. Let me take him. He needs a doctor.
Can't be. He'd go and tell the sheriff. He'd run right away and tell Pat.
Oh, please, Billy. Please, please, Billy. Please.
Hey, you want to bring that sheriff down on my back, woman? Is that what you want?
Please, please,
Use your
Billy,
head.
please.
Casino's coming.
Well, he's in that building. Well, I'll get the riot gun, but try not to use it because the boy's with him.
All right.
Say, whose light-color car is that over there?
Miss Dobbs, I reckon.
Yeah, no, it's him.
JJ, stay by the radio.
Good shot, guys.
Come on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Billy?
I hear you, Big Casino.
He called you Big Casino? That's the name Billy the Kid gave to Pat Garrett. This is Sam Cade. I think your boy's hurt in there. Give us a chance to come in and help him.
Like you helped Tom O'Farted? Like you helped Charlie Beaudry?
That was another time. Another sheriff.
They was your best friends, and you shot him anyway. Never give either one of them a chance. No, sir, Pat. No, sir, I've been waiting for this a long time.
Billy the Kid is long gone. Now, you come out of there, and you won't be hurt. That's a promise.
Are you kidding me? Big Casino, your promise ain't worth dirt. Only one way I'm coming out of here.
Name it.
You call off your men, and you meet me face to face, right there in the street. Well, what's the matter, you gutless bushwhacker? You afraid to stand up to me? Huh? You ain't gonna take me prisoner, Pat. No way. No way. I trusted you once. And I ain't trusting you no more. Can you hear that, Big Casino?
Tell me you ain't thinking what I know dang well you are thinking. He'll use what the other Billy used, the Colt 41 with handmade cartridges. You seen what one of them did to Owen McCann? Yeah. Well, misfired then, maybe it'll misfire again. Yeah, maybe it won't, too.
You got yourself 3 seconds, Pat, to decide. Or else we'll just shoot it out here. Well, come on, say something.
Billy, I'm moving my men back. Sam, we can't shoot into that building, JJ. He's not thinking about his wife. He's not thinking about that youngster. Well, I don't like it. Do you think I like it? I'll move him out.
Shut up, woman.
My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall.
No, Billy. Sam Cade.
There's an old Kiowa expression, Pat. Says a man can't run away from what's written on his forehead.
What about Gabriel? What about your son?
My son? You mean that kid in there? He's dead.
Are you sure?
Gone to dust, Pat. Just like you. Hold it, man. This one's for you, Big Casino.
Help me, please.
He's fine. Take care of Mrs. Dobbs, will you?
It wasn't supposed to be like this, Pat. No, sir. No, sir. It wasn't supposed to be like that. No, sir. No, sir.
Ain't the way it's supposed to be at all.
Get on your feet, Billy. Don't let your son see you like that.
Hey, ain't the way it was supposed to be. It ain't the way it was supposed to be. No. No way, Pat. No way, Pat. This is not the way it's supposed to be, Pat. No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. This ain't the way it's supposed to be. It just ain't the way it's supposed to be.